everyone, Zoena here, aka ZuZuNatural. Thank you for joining me. If you are new, I make videos on crystals, self-care, wellness. Today we're going to do a crystal video. The video we're going to do today is crystals for sleeping. And so when I say sleeping, I mean like peaceful, tranquil sleep, pleasant dreams, even a little dream recall, dream work. That's what I mean by crystals for sleeping. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. Look at that. Look at that. This is celestite, sometimes called celestine, but most often you will see it called celestite. And this right here, I'm sure you can tell from the color that it is relaxing and it is soothing. This baby blue color kind of just puts you at ease and it puts you at peace. And a lot of times we can tell a lot from a crystal's color, right? So we see the blue, we automatically think soothing and peaceful. We see the blue, we automatically think throat chakra, so finding your inner voice and speaking your truths. But in regards to sleeping, it's just a really tranquil crystal. You can pop it under your pillow. You could also have it just on the nightstand near your bed. Keep it out of the sun because this one will fade. It's a really light color already, but it will fade to like clear if you keep it in direct sun. But it is just such a wonderful one for sleeping. It's associated with your guardian angels and your spirit guides. And so it's excellent for finding answers in your dreams. Your guardian angels or spirit guides may come to you and guide you with answering some questions you might have or just giving you guidance in regards to life in general. So it's not only perfect for helping you fall asleep and feel peaceful, but also dream work, actually getting answers to questions that you have while you sleep. So when you wake up, you're like, wait a minute, I feel like I know some new things, right? So that is celestite. Love celestite. Labradorite. Oh, labradorite. Look at the flash in this guy. This labradorite Buddha is available in the shop, just in case you are wondering, at Inner Outer Balance. All information is below, along with a 10% discount. So labradorite. Oh, labradorite. So labradorite is the stone of magic. So magicians and sorcerers use labradorite, right? People who do spiritual work love labradorite. It's associated with intuition, psychic abilities. So it's like the stone of magic because it helps you tune into your magic, your natural magic. It helps dispel negative energy. So it's really good if you are laying down and you have trouble going to sleep because of anxiety or thoughts running through your mind. It helps kind of relieve you of that stress and relieve you of that anxiety. It's also really good for dream work as far as tapping into your intuition and your psychic abilities, and it's excellent for dream recall. Sometimes we have dreams and we wake up and there's something there and you can't quite remember what it was, but you're like, I want to remember, because dreams that you remember are messages, right? And so we don't always remember our dreams, but when we do, there's a message there that you want to kind of decode, and labradorite is really excellent for that. Oh, look at labradorite. Rose quartz, of course, rose quartz. Rose quartz is such a soothing and loving and nurturing stone that I include it in almost any crystal list that I have. You name it, crystals for fill in the blank, you could throw rose quartz in there. And so this is no different. This is a loving, nurturing stone. It is a very healing stone for the emotions. It's excellent for helping you tune into that self-love, which helps with love for others, empathy, compassion, and it's like your mother. It's like a nurturing, loving, caring mother. And so it's excellent to put under your pillow and you just feel kind of sweet, kind of relaxed. You feel loved. And so rose quartz is excellent for sleeping with, and you can have this under the pillow. You could put this on the side of the bed or just have it in the room. I like larger pieces of rose quartz just because it's a gentle, soothing energy, and so I like to have larger pieces. Rose quartz, like the celestite, you don't want to have it in the direct sun. So if you have it in the room, you don't want to have it where direct sun is beaming on it, because it will also fade the color of rose. Another thing you can do with your rose quartz is make yourself a rose quartz elixir or a nice rose quartz water before bed, or any time. You can do that anytime. So you take your water and you put a nice piece of smooth tumbled rose quartz in your water. Make sure it doesn't have cracks or anything where you can have any bacteria or ookies hiding, because you don't want to drink that down. You just want to get that loving energy of the rose quartz. And so you can put your rose quartz in water. You can have that for bed, before bed, or any time throughout the day for that extra boost of love, healing, and compassion. Now, I don't typically mention the crystal elixirs because I don't want you just throwing any crystal in water, because that is a no-no. Some crystals are poisonous, some release like toxic gases, or you just don't want to do with any crystal. So make sure you always look it up before you do a crystal elixir. The quartz crystals are usually safe. Your clear quartz, your rose quartz, your amethyst, but not all crystals are safe. So I just want to say that. But rose quartz is, and it's a beautiful way to get that rose quartz energy within you. Lepidolite. We speak about lepidolite so much on this channel, probably because it's one of my favorite crystals. I love all crystals. Like, I never met a crystal I didn't love, but lepidolite is really at the top of the list. It's very versatile, and you can use it for so many things. And so, like I've said millions of times before, lepidolite is excellent for anxiety and for stress. It's a peaceful stone, and so it has naturally occurring lithium. Lithium is one of the ingredients in pharmaceutical drugs, like for anxiety and depression. Lithium is one of the ingredients that helps chill you, gives you a little chill. And so this has naturally occurring lithium. So it's wonderful. This is one of my favorite crystals to pop under my pillow. And let me tell you, you just feel so peaceful and tranquil when you lay your head down on that pillow and this lepidolite is under it. I just love lepidolite. I really do. And so lepidolite is excellent for dream work as well. I like to pair lepidolite with other crystals if I want to do some serious dream work. I'll talk about that in another video, because with that dream work, it's not necessarily a peaceful, restful sleep. It's more of a working sleep. And so I won't mention that here, but lepidolite pairs really well with other crystals. So I think everything I mentioned pairs really well with other crystals, but lepidolite is excellent. And if you want to take lepidolite and rose quartz and put those together, it's beautiful. If you want to take lepidolite and labradorite and put those together, it's beautiful. If you want to take your lepidolite and put it with your celestite, go for it. They all work really well together. Selenite. The beautiful selenite. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh, the sun is beaming in here and you really see it. Selenite roughly translates to the moonstone, or stone of the moon, not to be confused with actual moonstone, because it is a different crystal. But selenite is just a beautiful stone, and if you don't have a selenite wand in your collection, you need to have one. I have them in the shop, just in case you were wondering. But selenite, so this is a piece of selenite that I like to have in my room at night, and I love it. It's a selenite wand, but it doesn't have the points, which is more for like directing energy, healing energy. This one is like a softer end, and I love this because this is perfect for, so selenite is a cleansing stone, it's a clearing stone, it's a protection stone. And so you can cleanse your other crystals and charge your other crystals with selenite by placing them on selenite. You can cleanse and charge yourself. And so one of the things that I love to do, and you can do this when you come in the house after you've engaged with the world, or you can do this before bed. It's a perfect time to do it before bed, just to get all of the gook off of you, right? And you can give yourself what I like to call a spiritual shower. And you're going to do that with your selenite wand, and you're just going to take it and you are just going to run it over. And let me tell you, you feel the energy of selenite as you go ahead and comb or brush away all of the negativity, and comb or brush away all of the debris, everyone you've come in contact with today where a little bit has stuck with you, and you just don't want to take that to bed with you. You don't want to carry that, and you give yourself a nice spiritual shower with selenite. And let me tell you, this is one of my favorite things to do, and especially up here on the crown. You can just feel it kind of brushing away or combing away everything that you don't want to have on you and everything you don't want to have to stick with you. Selenite is the bomb. Okay, so this is a wonderful one. And then also you can pop it under your pillow. It's very cleansing. It's very soothing. This is an excellent one also for dream recall. So when you wake up and if you kind of want to recall that dream, you lay there and you kind of just sit there with it. Don't just pop up like, oh, because the dream might just fly out your head. But you kind of just lay there and you can take this from under your pillow and you just kind of rub it and hold it and focus on that dream to try to get it to stick so you can remember the messages that you need to remember, because a lot of times we get messages in our dreams from our spirit guides, from our guardian angels, from our higher self, whatever, from the universe, whatever you want to call it. You are receiving messages and downloads, and sometimes we wake up and they just fly out our head and we're like, wait, there was something there. And so selenite is excellent for helping with dream recall so you can remember that something that was there. Last but not least, I want to show you SCOLECITE. SCOLECITE. Oh, I love SCOLECITE. This is SCOLECITE. This is a SCOLECITE, what they call flower. And this is a SCOLECITE smooth palm stone. The sun is shining, so it's kind of hard to see it. But this is SCOLECITE. It has a really like a pearlescent type of glow. So that is what you're seeing, is that pearly glow. And SCOLECITE. SCOLECITE is a high vibrational, powerful stone. It is part of the Synergy 12 crystal grouping. And so that is a grouping of 12 high vibrational crystals that are wonderful for spiritual ascension, for tapping into your higher self and really working on your spirituality on a deeper and higher level. And moldavite, everyone's heard of moldavite. Everybody's talking about moldavite. Moldavite is one of those Synergy 12 crystals, but SCOLECITE is also one. And for some reason, I don't hear much about it, and I don't know why, because SCOLECITE is the bomb. It's excellent for helping to clear the energy waves, so your chakras and your energy, to help it get moving nice and fluid and in balance. It's really excellent for that. It's wonderful for crown chakra work, right? Your spiritual work, connecting with your higher self, connecting with your spirit guides and your guardian angels. But it's also peaceful and tranquil. But because it is such a high vibrational stone, I would recommend working with it, kind of easing into it, just like you would with moldavite. Kind of ease into it, because it may take some time to get used to the energy of that high vibration. SCOLECITE is excellent for all sorts of spiritual work. So it helps you tap into that spiritual realm. It's excellent if you're trying to access the Akashic records. It's one of my favorites for introverts. So if you're an introvert, as an introvert, we need to get our energy from within, right? So a lot of people are confused as to what an introvert and an extrovert means. They think an extrovert is just like this outgoing person and an introvert is like this not outgoing person. And it's not really about that. It's about how do you get your energy. And introverts get their energy from within. So we have to go within to recharge. Extroverts get their energy from without. So they need their energy from peopling and doing things. Maybe you're actors on the stage, and introverts need to go within. So meditation and grounding and relaxing is a way. And so SCOLECITE is excellent for introverts if maybe you just peopled all weekend and you are just worn out. SCOLECITE is excellent to help you recenter and kind of go within and recharge your energy from within. And so I love SCOLECITE. It's one of my favorites. I always have it under my pillow. Always, always, always. And like the others, it pairs well with all of the crystals I mentioned. So that is SCOLECITE. So those are my favorite crystals for sleeping, particularly falling asleep, having peaceful, tranquil sleep, pleasant dreams, dream work, dream recall, you name it. Not so much like astral projection or anything like that. I can do a separate video on that, because that really, to me, is not a peaceful, pleasant sleep. It's more work. It's more work. So if you want me to do a video on that, I can drop it in the comments. So let me know, have you worked with any of these crystals for sleeping? Do you you pop any of them under your pillow? Which are your favorites? If you haven't, go ahead and try one. I would recommend doing the SCOLECITE last, just because it's a high vibrational crystal, and I don't want you to mess up your sleep if you already have good sleep, because you do have to get used to that one most of the time. But go ahead and start with one of the others and then work your way into crystal magic while you sleep. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good jazz. ZuZuNatural. Peace out.